Hello, y'all. I'm Crystal with It's a Journaling Thing. I just wanted to get on here and try this out with you all. I seen it on a video for For Grace Creations. And what it is transferring images onto Teabags. So what you'll need is, obviously, you'll need tea bags. And then I've got this plastic up under here because the gesso and the matte medium will obviously go through the tea bag. So just protect the surface. You can use a glass mixed media thing. You know, works really good. But I didn't want to fool with getting mine out. I actually got that thing and I haven't even used it yet. So maybe I will, soon. But you don't have to have gesso. You can also use white paint for this. And you also will need some images, and these are just inkjet images, just plain old inkjet printer. Let me see if I can find cutouts flower. Okay, and I think I'll do a couple butterflies on this one so that they'll be, kind of like that. So what we'll do first is move these over out of the way. Get some gesso, and you can just put this in a little container. I'm just going to put it right on here. Get you a good layer of gesso where your image is going to be. Don't worry about the wrinkles and everything. That just makes it look better. I'll have to make my area of gesso a little bigger up here because I'm going to be doing those two butterflies. And a little bit more. Okay, and I've got my not so clean water here. So I've got that done. I'm going to pause you all, and I'm going to take my heat gun and dry those a little bit because I am not very patient when it comes to watching paint or anything that matter dry. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got them pretty good. They're still just, a tad bit, got a damp feeling to them, but I think it'll be good enough. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to get a good generous amount of matte gel on here. Need to make sure you do have enough so your image is going to stick down. So with the paintbrush, we get that matte medium spread out good. Okay. Now what we'll do is take your image, and we're going to take it and we're going to face it down onto the tea bag and give it a good rub. And I'm going to put these butterflies on this one. Just make sure you give it, press it down where your image is, because we want that image to stick really good. Okay, so now I'm going to pause you all again, and we'll give these some drying time. I may use my heat gun on them a little bit to speed up the process, and then we'll be back for the next step. Okay, so I think I've got them good and dry. I did use my heat gun to speed up the process. We've got little Kipper barking in the background. He's probably barking at the cat at the door. So they're good and dry. So next what we'll do is, got water here, and it doesn't matter, you know, my water's dirty. I will say too, the printer paper that you use will depend on this part right here. My printer paper, I can't remember what pound it is, but it's not, you know, very heavy duty. And you'll know if it's maybe going to work when your image, when you put the water on it and your image starts coming through. That's what we want to do. So just take your paintbrush and just dab good amounts of water on there. And it's weird because some spots you can see, you know, the image coming through pretty good, and some spots you can't. You know, see right here in this area right here where it's white. Oh my goodness, he is a silly little thing. Okay. So now this part right here can get a bit messy. But, you know, as crafters, we usually don't mind that. Okay. So next what we'll be doing is we're going to gently take our finger and roll this printer paper up. And once you get in there and you see that the image is going to transfer, you can, you know, possibly be a little bit more rough, you know, rough with it. Get all that over out of the way. So as long as you know, you don't start pulling your image up. I'm going to put the camera down some more too. There we go. It's a little better. Okay, so that one's looking pretty good. Get all this stuff over here. And you know, of course, once it dries, we'll be able to knock those other pieces off of there pretty good. Okay, let's see what this one's doing. And you know, it's okay if your whole image don't come out, because it still leaves something on the tea bag. And I, you know, think it kind of looks grungy that way, and I like that. I got a tea bag, it's ripping right there. But I think basically the main part you want to do is to get, you know, the edging off of it. So it doesn't, it kind of folds into the tea bag. And you can't tell that there is a border on there. Okay, let's put that one aside and let's work on this one. See how once you kind of rub this right here, you kind of rub it and it kind of goes away. It kind of blends into the tea bag. This is a bit of a process, but once they're dry, they look really neat. They look good. So I'm going to pause you all, and I'm going to finish working on these and finish getting the excess paper off of them. And I will get them dry. Then I will be back to show you how they look. I'll be back shortly. I wanted to pop back in real quick and let you all know that I took them off the plastic and laid them on paper towels, and that is working good for soaking some of the excess water, you know, off of them, and helping them dry a little quicker. Alrighty, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I've got them good and dry, and this is how they look. They turned out okay. It's still some of the paper on there, but I found out the more you rub on it, the more your image comes off. That one didn't do very well. And I decided I was going to do some sewing on this one, which, I mean, I like how it looks. I like the holes that's in it. But it turns out that sewing on a tea bag isn't really easy. But it looks okay. So, that's it for this video. I hope y'all have a good rest of your weekend. And I'll see y'all in my next video. I love y'all.